Hi, it's Chef Bubba again from Lesley's Academy of Cooking. No, Lesley's Cooking Academy for Weird People. Yeah, Lesley's Cooking Academy for Weird People. We're the distance learning division. So we do these videos if you want to do actual hands-on cooking training with Lesley's Cooking Academy for Weird People. You can contact them and you can actually go to classes where weird people teach you to cook. But here, for those of you that like to play life safe, you can sit at home and watch me be weird. And I don't cook, they won't let me in the classroom. It's against my parole. So here I am, and I hope you watched our last one that was candied bacon. That was just so good, and if you haven't seen it, you should go back and watch it. Definitely make it. Today, we have a dish that even vegetarians can eat, although you won't think so at first. You understand when I talk about it. But this is again in our series of people that aren't morning people but still want to eat something in the morning. So this is a dish you can make ahead, like the night before, throw it in the fridge, and then in the morning you get up, you pop it in the microwave and eat, and it's all good, and you didn't even have to open both eyes or think about it. And it's called pigs in blankets. This is a southern dish, and what it consists of is a dough like a biscuit and a little piece of sausage, and the dough's wrapped around the sausage, and it's baked, and it's really good. And you say, wait a minute, I thought you said it was vegetarian. We're using Jimmy Dean turkey sausage, and Jimmy Dean turkey sausage, I know what the package says. I'm real doubtful there's a whole lot of meat in there, but I probably can't say that because Jimmy Dean will sue me, so I didn't say that, but it's still really good stuff. Anyway, if you have you got an oven, you got sausage, you got biscuits, you got stuff, you can make this. You don't have to be highly talented. Okay, first off, we need a cookie sheet. Cookie sheet is essential. Next, we need the old Reynolds wrap non-stick version. Now, if you want to use regular, put the shiny side down, but stuff will still stick, and you'll be sorry. So go to your neighbor, borrow some of their non-stick foil, but once again, shiny side goes down as a rule. Okay, so you got that. We're ready. This is like we're artists, and this is our canvas, right? We're going to paint goodness to eat right here, okay? First thing you want to do is get 8, assuming that your roll of biscuits has 8, sausages. And if they're refrigerated, just pop them in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Just warm them up a little. If they're frozen, maybe do a minute. You're not following the instructions on the box to cook them to eat because you're going to cook them some more. And you don't want to overcook them. So you just want them not frozen and real cold because then they cook too slow and they won't be as warm. Next, you need biscuits. Okay, now, these are what we use. And they are high dollar, cost way too much biscuits, but they taste really good. If you want to buy the $1.65 a can stuff, you know, that's okay too. It all works. But this makes me feel like I'm being environmentally responsible and healthy. So this makes the dish better, if you can believe that. Now, first thing we want to do is look at the instructions for the temperature of your biscuits. And on ours, it's 350. So probably on whatever brand you buy, it's going to be around there, but you want to preheat the oven. So we've gone over to our oven and turned it to 350. That's 350 for the people from Arkansas. Now, once you get that preheating, you can get your other stuff together. One of the things about this dish is there's just a lot of fun to make. I mean, because you get to do a lot of fun tactile things. And first thing you got to do is peel the outer thing off of the biscuits. Okay, you get the outer thing off. Just set it out of your way, you know, somewhere. Now you got the biscuits, and you think I'm ready to open them, but you're not. There's another thing here that you have to peel off, and this always is a pain to peel off. Finally, we're on the road, sort of. You get this outer seal peeled off. Okay, and you set it out of the way. Take your tool, your implement of destruction, and put it a long way away You don't want to accidentally injure yourself. Again, trips to the emergency room happen all too frequently with me. Then, look for the line on the deal. Sometimes it'll have a printed arrow that points. You can see that right there, but usually it's in the wrong spot. So just push around until it pops open. Dump the stuff out. This is biscuit dough. Okay, this is really good stuff. I had a can of scones a couple weeks ago and I opened it up and it was supposed to have 8 in it and it had 9. It was like I had a prize. It was great. Okay, now we've taken our sausage and we put it in the microwave. Heated this one because it was frozen. We heated it for a minute. Now we take our biscuits, and this is so satisfying. Very tactile experience, one that just I look forward to. You place your biscuit out and you smush it flat. You got this? You're smushing it flat. Get nice and flat. Okay. Then you take one of the sausages and you place it on the very end, centered of course. And then you roll it. Keep stretching it while you roll it, because if you don't, it'll bunch up and it gets funky results. But you get it all rolled and sealed together like that, and then you place it like you would a backslash on the computer keyboard. Look, okay, examine the seal here. You can see we've got it sealed nice. The sausage is inside. This is what they're supposed to look like. Now when you put it on, I should note, put it down here so that it helps keep it sealed, and just sort of push it down like that. I should probably tell you a little bit about Lesley's Cooking Academy for Weird People. They do a lot of vegan recipes, in spite of the fact that I'm using semi-vegan sausage, and I don't know if it's vegan, vegan, that's a German carb. So it's a vegan or a vegan. I get them confused, but her staff are highly trained semi-professionals, and they can teach you everything you want to know about doing stuff. She even has one person that teaches you how to make homemade kombucha or something like that, and it smells horrible, and you're supposed to drink it and live forever or something. If I have to drink that, I'd rather not live forever. We are almost done rolling these up. Now, you're going to have to check your biscuit container, and it tells you how long you're supposed to cook them for. Okay, and you notice our nice design here. We got 3 backslashes and 2 forward slashes. Now this will rise perfectly. Nothing will get bonded into anything else. It's really good. So, our oven is preheated. And so we're going to go ahead and pop these in. Now, our biscuits say 14 to 16 minutes. So we're going to take the lower number, 14, we're going to divide it by 2. That's 7. That's all the math there is, don't worry. So for 7 minutes, we're going to cook them this way. Into the oven. And of course, set the timer, because if I don't, the next thing I'll know is that I'm smelling burning pigs in blankets, and that's no fun because I'll get sidetracked. So now I got 7 minutes to go do other stuff and hang out and relax. So we'll be right back. Hi, it's Chef Bubba back with Lesley's School of Cooking for the Advanced Weird, whatever. Anyway, that was the timer. It's been 7 minutes. Now, I have my special don't go to the hospital gloves on to help me deal with hot items. If you don't have a set of these, you really should. They're called Tough as Eagle's Wings. Good stuff. I got them from a marketplace seller. It was good. I tell you who, but I don't remember. You can get tongs, but tongs tend to misshape the deal. You can use a spatula. That'll work kind of. So I suggest spatula and gloves. Anyway, pull these puppies out. You see on the top, they are just starting to brown just a little. But if you're very careful, flip them over. Yeah, see the bottoms, they're getting brown more than the tops. Flip them over and they're ready, and we put them back in. Now if you remember, we were 14 to 16 and so we did math and came up with 7. So 7 more and they'll may be done, you know, depending on your altitude again. That changes everything. But we'll go 7 minutes, because once the thing goes off, it takes me at least 30 seconds to get around to opening the deal. So let's check back here shortly and we'll have pigs in blankets. Hey, it's Chef Bubba back again, and we got our beeper going, which means that it's time to pull our pigs in the blankets out. Ho ho ho, look at them puppies. They look delicious. Oh my goodness. We can flip one over. Oh yeah, look at this. That is beautiful. Okay, let's set them over here. Now we've got our hot pads out so we don't fry anything. You know, we don't want to burn the counter. But you got them things. And you want to grab yourself a plate. And if you leave them sitting there, the longer you leave them, the more the bottom cooks. So you want to get them off fairly fast. And if you flip that bottom down onto that nice cool plate, it'll help stop it from cooking. So see how much browner the bottoms are. So you don't want them to go forever. Now this is what happens when you make a mistake. See, Chef Bubba got in a hurry and he didn't seal that one well enough, so it flipped over. This is what's known as the pigs in blankets with a tongue defect. But that's okay, they're still good to eat that way. There's no problem. You got your breakfast for tomorrow, so you set it on the plate to let it cool. You got your cookie sheet, and since you used your non-stick foil, you didn't have to use any other utensils, so you just take your foil and you wad it up, and you're done. You're cleaned up. So you let this thing sit, let it cool, and once it cools, we'll drop it in a handy space-age storage compartment and put it in here once it's good and cool, and throw it in the refrigerator. And then in the morning, all you got to do is open the bag, pop them on a plate, throw it in the microwave for 45 seconds, a minute, depending on if you do 1 or 2, and then you're ready to eat. Now, I do want to say this: if you have not tried pigs in blankets before, some people prefer ketchup on them. Some people like mustard. There's some people like me that I like to mix the ketchup and mustard, put them both on there. But there's also a school that is very good where you use ribbon cane syrup, and you put ribbon cane syrup on them, and that is just absolutely delicious. It's wonderful. But if you're going to do that, you need to cook you some bacon to have with it, and we'll do that another day because that's kind of boring. But we'll make some bacon sometime. But you have some bacon with it, you have this, and you got your complete breakfast, all of your food groups, sugar and carbs and meat. And so there you go. So this is Chef Bubba for Lesley's Cooking Academy for the Weird, Long Distance Learning Department, telling you bon appetit.